Hello everyone, welcome back. This is part 2 of working on the journal. What I basically have done is put one signature together already, and then I have the second one here ready to show you how I did it. This is the stamp I showed you yesterday that I purchased at a thrift store for $2.89. And I'm just stamping images, and then I will take a glitter pen from the Dollar Tree and just fill in a few of the little elements on it to make it pop a little more. So, I'm hoping the camera's picking it up some. Then I turned it over, and what I do is I take it apart. And this is going to be the first page of the signature and the last page. And I'm leaving these two blank for just writing or whatever. I haven't done this page yet. Didn't realize that. So then, when I get to the next one, I have taken some Dollar Tree cardstock that I found. Not all Dollar Trees carry the same thing. If you have an Ollie's, they always have paper pads and cardstock really cheap, like $3.89 for a pack. I was lucky and found a pack, and no, it's not the most attractive, but I did find this one at my Dollar Tree. And as you can see, it doesn't take a lot off of the page. I made a corner tuck, then I went into my bits and bobs, which is what I call my little box of scraps that I keep. And this is a piece of a doily. I had dyed some some pages out of a book as I showed you in part 1. And I cut a smaller triangle here, and then took another piece of the purple paper and cut a smaller one, and just did a layered triangle. Then I had a doily that had gotten soiled. Rather than throw it away, I cut it up and used pieces of it in the crafts. This is some Walmart ribbon, and it's very cheap, and you get a lot on it. And then I had some buttons in there, so I just put these on here because they have purple in them. And what this is a little tuck spot that you can put paper in, note paper. If you make tags, you can put a tag in this little corner pocket. And I think I have some made up here. I do. Just stick a tag in there. Or, I could stick some line paper in here to write notes on, or whatever. It's up to the individual. And then, here's more paper. I could decorate these, but I tend to leave more blank pages now. And then the next one, this is just another piece of the dyed book paper. And I have put the little stamped image on here. I did not color it in, because I wanted it to be opaque. So what I do is I fold back a section of the page and then just glue this section down, and it makes it a flip out. And you can write on this, you can doodle on it, you can color her in, do whatever you want. So then I have used a piece of that ribbon again and made a belly band here to stick. I could put like 3 or 4 tags in here. I could put a tag and some writing paper. I could use it to stick receipts in, whatever the person decides they want to use a journal for. Here again, I have done a corner tuck and just took another piece of the paper. I inked it up around the edges just to give it some color on the inside, and stuck it down in here. This is actually a guest check that I had dyed. Do I have any more of these laying up here? I do. And everything's going to fall. So, I use this guest check, cut the bottom piece off of it, just stamp the top part of the girl on here, and put a little piece of a ribbon I had left over. This is also a Dollar Tree item, and it's a stencil wheel that they sell. And I just use my ink again, and just use the stencil and put "Be bold, be brave, be you" on the page. Here again, I have the belly band with the construction paper, and you just stick items up under it. And the construction paper again for tuck spot. I can stick some of these digest checks in here, and just use that for, you know, extra writing space and decoration. And here again, I took a scrap of the paper and just put a border on it. And this is the stamps. There's the flip. And, you know, this is really very simple. So what I'm going to do now, and you don't want to put too much decoration on each signature. You can, but your book's going to stand like this. It's going to stay open. So you want to make sure that you're leaving some room in there that, you know, whoever you're giving it to or however you're using it, you do have room to put things in there that you're making a journal for. So here I have cut out just a section of Ollie's cardstock, and again, this was $3.83 for a package of, oh, there was a lot in there, all different colors. And I put the stamp on there, and what I'm going to do with signature 2 is I have folded it back and I've cut a little half circle here. So I am going to glue this on here close to the edge, and what it does, it creates a hidden pocket in here that you can stick things in. But you don't have to fold back the edges, and you can cut them at an angle so that it makes a little fold spot. But by folding it back, you're giving it expansion room so that you can get more things in the pocket if you want to. So let me go ahead and put this in here. And all you do is the part that you have folded back is what you're actually going to glue. You can use Elmer's glue. I just happen to have this and I'm using this. I'm doing my best to try to use products in this one that everybody has accessibility to, either through thrift stores, cheap discount stores, or the Dollar Trees. Some things I won't be able to. I do have Elmer's glue, however, but I wasn't paying attention. But I happen to like my glue, so I'm using my glue. Okay, let me get this back on here. See, that's another problem I have and why I don't do a lot of tutorials yet. Is if I'm talking, I'm not focusing. It's the same as when I'm in somebody else's video watching them work. If it's something I really want to learn, they never know I'm there because I'm not chatting in their chats with everybody else. I'm actually one of them that's there to learn. I know a lot of people only go to lives and they love the lives because they want other people to talk to. But if it's something I really want to learn, I'm not talking. If I'm talking a lot, I'm not interested in what you're making. Sorry, but I'm going to be honest about it. Okay, so once this is set, you have this area here, and it is a hidden pocket that you can put items in. And since I have it open already, I'm going to go ahead and do the back side. And what do I want to put here? I'm going to try to stay with the same, as much of the same items as I can. But I did find this in my little box, so I think I'll decorate this page a little. Since this one will have to stay open a while to glue, to let the glue set, I'm going to go ahead and put something on this side as well. And it's just a simple little piece of crocheted lace, just to give the page a little bit of feminine touch, and I'll trim this up even with the page once it's dry. I like to let it set before I do my trimming. That way if it does get jostled or anything and slides and I have to take it off and redo it, then I have that extra playroom. So I have the inside of these two pages now. And there are 1,000,001 things on Pinterest you can print out. There are some group owners, like this is Love Junk Journals February freebie from Foxy Crafters, and she gave the pocket and the 2 tags, and I just went ahead and printed them on that lavender paper I had. It alters her tag a little bit, not a lot, but it just puts a little bit of different color to it. So I could use this in here. This is a digi. I could use some of this in there. And I always do my tags and then run copies of them, so that I can just cut them out whenever I need them. This is another part of a digi that is, I'm not going to use it in this project because it doesn't, the colors don't go, but I can cut out that envelope and use it if I wanted to. Here's what I want to use on this one. Just to change up the color a little bit. If you're making a journal for yourself, not to sell, not to give away, but something for you to use yourself, and you have, say, some Norman Rockwell pictures, or, you know, a magazine with some pictures in it, you can go ahead and copy those to use for your decorations, or you can go ahead and just cut them out, period, and use them. So I'm going to put this here just like I did with the other one. No, I'm not, because that's going to make that too thick. Okay, let me come back. This will have to go on another page. You don't want to put too much weight together. So I'm going to leave this one blank because I have this on here. And then come to this one, I have this, so I could put a little weight to this. So let's reverse it. I'm going to cut out the other half to that page with the music notes. And this was also a digi print that I had purchased off of Etsy.com. And if you have a printer, Etsy is a great place to go to get ephemera, which is the things you want to use to decorate your pages with. You can buy it, you can download a kit, and it will actually, some of them have journal pages, and of course I'm pinging. Some of them have journal pages and the ephemera. Some of them just have the journal pages, and you have to buy the ephemera separate. You can print it on regular paper, and if it's in color, it will come out in color. If not, you know, you can always print it on colored paper, which I do a lot. I happen to like this color for my journaling, so I buy a lot of this cardstock, a lot, too much. You can use regular typing paper, copy paper, whatever you want to call it. And this lavender paper is the thin copy paper type. However, I like journals made with the heavy cardstock because they just hold up a little bit longer and a little bit better. That's dry. My fabric trimmers. Go ahead and trim this even with the page. Normally I would go ahead and sew in the journal before I decorate it, but I decided to do this one a bit differently, sticking with my Dollar Tree theme and, you know, cheap and easy things to make them with. And you'll see when I get to the actual part of putting the journal into the book how I'm going to do that. And I'm also saving the cover till the end. A lot of people go ahead and make their cover. You can de-gut a book, you know, take all the pages from a book and use that cover, the book cover itself, and just recover it, decorate it however you want it to look. I think for this one right now, my thought is that I'm going to use chipboard to make this because it's easy. And you can actually, you don't have to buy chipboard. You can buy, use your cereal boxes, macaroni and cheese boxes, whatever you have on hand. So when I get to the cover, judging by how thick this is when I will determine what I'm going to use to put on the inside of it, to put on the outside of it, and, you know, show you how simple it is to make a cover and how difficult it can be in my next series when I do the, really, I have a journal that I've been commissioned to make, so I decided after I did this one, I'm going to do another one and show you guys the more elaborate process. So, okay, I have one with a pocket, one blank. This is going to be a back page. And that's done. Let me go here and put a page in. That was blank. I want to decorate this one. Okay, the back of this one blank. How do I want to do this one? Let me take one of my time cards I dyed. So this is just a standard time card. Amazon has them by the packs of hundreds, really. You can, yes, I dyed it. It wasn't this color. And again, it's just regular red dye. I'm going to take Sunday off of here. We don't want to work on Sunday anyway, do we? And put it here. Do I want to? No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down this side and across here with glue. It's a bit much glue, but it's there now. Okay. I have it on here, and once it dries good, this will be an actual tuck spot. You can stick things in behind, and you can also write on this. Basically, it could be like a little weekly schedule from Monday through Saturday, and yeah, whatever you want to use it for, really. But say you've got some papers you want to hold on to, or you want to add to your journal, you can just stick them all in right like that, and it will hold it. As long as you make sure you have a tight bond with your glue, it will hold it. So, let's open it up and see what do we want to put here. Weight here. So let's go. I think I would use some stamps here. I'll put the little girl in here. And then with my invisible pen, here it is, I use just a little line right up here and put a band on her hat to draw your eye up there and put a little detail there. And then I fill in all the dots on her dress. And again, these gel pens are from the Dollar Tree, so I think it was a package of 10 for $1. They work fine. I haven't had any problems with them. I prefer the jelly rolls, to be honest with you. I just like the feel of the jelly roll better, but to do this in an economical manner, I have got these jelly pens. And really, you can go into the Dollar Tree and buy absolutely everything you need to make a journal for probably $5. And that includes your binding. It doesn't include your cover. But you could buy a poster board to make covers with, or the Dollar Tree sells mailing boxes. So you could pick up one of those boxes, or just pick up a box of macaroni and cheese and cut your papers to fit that box. Nine times out of 10, when you're making a journal, you want to know ahead of time what you're going to use for your cover so that you can cut your papers accordingly. Now, while I'm doing 8.5 by 11, if I had folded this way, I could have made 2 smaller journals. And just, cut it in half here, and then just did 2 smaller journals. So, there are, a million and one ways of doing them. And that's why I say, it's hard to do a video going back to the basics, basically, because I have been making journals for a while now, and some of the basics I don't even remember now, but it's coming back to me. Dollar Tree sells ribbons, they sell lace, most of them. And just be creative. Look around in the store while you're there and see what do they have that's going to lay flat, that's not going to stick out really obvious and make your pages all jump out of whack. And how do you want to decorate your journal? I wanted to keep this one simple because it's just going to be a simple little journal, and I don't know if I want to do the back of that yet or not. Let me see. Since it's going here and here. That one's, I'll probably put some type of border across here. Maybe I'll do some type of border here. I don't know. So here are 2 of the pages. I don't want to, make this real long today because I don't want you to get bored and not want to watch. But remember, there were 5 pages to each signature. And just take a page at a time. Lay it out like so. Like so, like so. And decide how you want to do it. Look back at your journal. And where is it going to fit in here? Do you have a lot of weight on the page before it? If you do, you do not want the weight on this page. You want it on this one. And then, this is a light page. It's just a stamp, so this one could hold the weight. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up at this part. And we'll continue it on part 3. And do my best not to touch it anymore. Just get some more stuff together for it. Okay, guys. Keep watching. It's growing. Bye-bye.